Hey, welcome back to Trimcaneproductions and another episode of How You Want Your Deer Meat Tonight. Alright, so this is one of our family favorites. We call it cornbread skillet. So let me just show you what all it takes to make this. It's kind of a lot, but once you get used to making it, it's fairly quick and simple. It just seems overwhelming the first time. Alright, so what we're going to do is layer this thing into a big family skillet. So the first thing that you want to get going, I guess, will be your ground meat. So, of course, y'all know we process our own ground meat, deer meat. We just put it up, costs us 10 cents for the bag. So, basically, cheapest way we can do it. So, I've already got this. Oh, I'm going to let y'all know right now. This right here is a Rapala knife in the fishing section in Academy and Walmart. It's the best thing you can ever get. Yep, I'm going to open my deer meat with it. I'm going to cut my bell peppers and my onion with it. Anything else I can think of to do with this knife, I'm going to use this knife. Sorry if you don't like that, but I've used this knife for over 25 years, and I'll probably use it till the day I die. All right, cut that open. Get this started browning. Cut this on. That would be helpful. All right, so while I'm getting that going, I'm probably going to go ahead and cut up my bell peppers. With the same knife. All right. Let's get some yellow. I hear my ground meat back here acting up. For your, so what we're going to do, y'all see this big 12-inch skillet. If you have one of these, it's perfect. If not, use what you got. So what we do is we are going to add some bell peppers. I like to add black olives in ours. So you can add however much you like. If y'all like a lot of bell peppers, you can add a lot. I'll probably do a little bit more. And so when you take this out, so like I said, it's an upside down, you kind of cook it upside down. So when you take this out and you flip it over, what you're going to see is these pretty bell peppers and your black olives. Or whatever else you want. I got an onion here. I'll probably cut up some onions. Just put a few onions on there. So that's probably enough. That's what I'm thinking. That will be enough. So I'm going to put these away till later. And I'm going to cut some onion. And we love sweet Vidalia onions, so that's what we get. So let me just get a little bit of onion. Go in here. I'll probably just do one little chopping off of it like that. Because we don't need a whole lot of onions. I wonder if that may be too much, but all right. I'll add those with my bell peppers. Okay. Let's get over here and check on this ground meat. I'll tell you what we got to do. You basically have to get your toppings ready, okay? And then there's two mixtures you got to get ready. So one mixture is your ground meat with a can of chili with beans. That'll go in the ground meat mixture and some Tonys, all right? The other mixture is going to be our cornbread mixture, which is your cornbread, your eggs, your cheese, and some Tonys. But let's check on the ground meat mixture now. Oh yeah. So you prepare everything mixing bowls and in here, brown your ground meat. It's almost done. A couple more minutes and that'll be ready, and then we will add our can of chili with beans. You can use any kind you want. Right. Almost ready. This little tool right here is amazing. Mixing chopper. Okay. All right, so you see my meat is about ready. Cut it off, and I'm going to add this can of chili with beans. All right, just stir that together. And then in this one is where you're going to add some of your Tonys. Or you can use whatever you want, Slap Your Mama Tonys. We have both, but Tonys is kind of my go-to. Add just some Tonys in there. I'm running low. Of course, you know I'm going to add the salt and the pepper. All right, stir that about. I have it off, so we're just going to let it, you know, kind of sit together while I prepare the other mixture. Okay, now that's off. We're just going to set that. Okay, so the other mixture, let me get all this out the way. Get me some room here. Okay, the other mixture is our cornbread mixture. Takes 2 packages of cornbread, Jiffy cornbread mix. You just open those up. And you dump them in your bowl. Takes 2 of them. Right. This is so delicious. Now don't be overwhelmed by, you know, how many things you got going on here. Like I said, once you do it a while, you make it 1 or 2 or 3 times, you'll get the hang of it. Won't be any big deal. All right. Then we're going to have our eggs. And these are, let me just show y'all how gorgeous those are from my hens. Love my chickens. Okay, let me crack these and get them in there. 3 eggs, 3 large eggs. Oop. Well, I'm making a mess. Okay. Right. And then what we're going to do is find a whisk. Okay, you want to whisk that up in there really good. Your 3 eggs. Whisk might not have been the best deal. Then we're going to add a 1/2 cup of water. Add some more Tonys into this mixture. Whew, I may have to pull out the Slap Your Mama. There we go. And then I got a cup of cheese. The whole recipe calls for a cup of cheese. What we want to do is add about 1/2 of this into this mixture. Okay, and then the other 1/2 is going to go on top whenever we pull it out of the oven. So about 1/2 of this cheese we'll put in our cornbread mixture. And you could add however much cheese you'd like on the top when you pull it out. Some people like it really cheesy. Yeah, a whisk was not the best deal, so scratch that. Mixing spoon. Okay, and then we're going to stir all that up. All right. So I guess the prep time for this is probably time you cut your bell peppers and onions. I don't know. Gather everything. Maybe 15 minutes prep time. And then it cooks 25 minutes in the oven. So it's really not that bad. And it'll feed all of us. There's 6 of us on a regular basis. Sometimes we have leftovers. So it's good for a large group. Okay, so I got that mixed up. I got this mixed up. Got all of this cut up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to kind of start layering my toppings in this big skillet, okay? Yeah, I'm putting olive oil. And I'm going to swoosh it around like this. Sometimes your toppings may want to stick, so you could put a little oil in there. You don't have to. Okay? All right, what I'm going to do first is my black olives. Just want them to be on the very, very top of my dish. Okay. Wow. And then you just kind of sprinkle them in there. All right? However you want to do it. You could do, if somebody in your family don't like black olives, do it on half. Kind of like we have to do around here sometimes. There's always somebody who doesn't like something. But you'll have that on them big jobs. All right. Now, you just keep sprinkling. Sprinkle on your onions and bell peppers. Make it look really pretty in there. All around. Okay, now that's nice. Okay, so this is going to, once I get all this done, it's going to go in the oven at 350. Our oven is already on, and I'll show you all that in a minute, but let me go ahead and finish preparing this, okay? So once you get the toppings on, then the next layer is your ground meat with the chili beans. That's your next layer. It's kind of, think about it in 3 layers, okay? Your toppings, then your meat mixture is next. So we'll just kind of spoon our meat mixture in there. And then you want to spread it out evenly, so keep that in mind. Don't just dump it all in one spot. Whew, I'm getting hungry. Okay. All right, so think about a layer. You want to cover the whole thing. So then you just kind of spread it around. Make sure you got some meat mixture all in there, touching the edges and everything. Okay. I'm going to add salt just for good measure. Okay. And then our final layer, the cornbread mixture. So just give it one last stir about, make sure everything's good and stirred up. Okay, same thing. You just kind of go around because you want it to get everywhere. And once you get it all out of here, you just spread it around just like I did the ground meat mixture. Just spread that around. Okay. All right, so now this is ready to go in the oven. This big skillet is made to go in the oven. All right, now let me show y'all though. Oops. Let me just show you. This is a little surprise we got. All right. This is something Michael put in here earlier. Take a look at this. I wish y'all could smell this. It's a deer shank. I'd say it's ready. Look at that. Went hunting yesterday evening and got a deer, and there we go. Woo! So since our oven's already ready, I'm gonna just push that to the side. I'm gonna bump it up to 350, and we're gonna get this in there. Okay. All right. We're gonna set our timer for 30 minutes. So it's 30 minutes, not 25, sorry. 30 minutes. And then we'll show y'all what it looks like when we come out. I'm also gonna make, usually I don't make a side because this is a big meal, but I'm gonna make some Mexican style rice to go with it tonight. So I'm just gonna clean up a pot and start cooking that. All right, so the timer went off. We are done. Turn my oven off. And I'm gonna get this out. And then I'm gonna need my muscle man to flip it over for me. It's just too heavy for me. Whew. Oh yeah, look at that. Looks nice. Okay, so like I said, we have a big 12-inch family skillet. Got this big old round stone here. This works perfectly for this. You know, if you don't have it, just improvise. But what I'm gonna do now, that stone is hot. So then you just place this on top. Try to get it even. Okay. All right, I'm gonna turn this over to Michael because I can't do this part. Just too heavy.
All right, there we go.
So you carefully flip it over. Hold it tight. All right.
Good.
Yep. Show them how it's done.
All right, here we go. Ooh, just a bit.
And scooch that onto the oven.
All right.
Oh yeah, look at that. Push that on the oven so it don't fall. Okay. Oh man. Look at that. That's nice.
You want this back? Give you a little bit, you can scrape
A
over.
little bit? Okay. All right, we've got a little bit left in here I can scrape out. So heavy. I'm just going to get all this over on one side so Mike can do it. I'll just do like this because it's real heavy. Sprinkle that on top of there. Don't want to waste anything. Okay, and we saved some of that cheese earlier. So then you just get your cheese and you just sprinkle it on top. And you can use however much you want. Sprinkle that cheese. Spilling it everywhere. Okay. So there it is, cornbread skillet. And I told y'all I was going to make just some little packet of that rice you can buy from the store. Made that rice, it was nothing to that. Okay, so now we're not going to wait. We're going to put it on a plate. We'll use paper plates tonight, okay? All right. Let's use this knife. I'll just kind of cut it like a pizza. Ooh. It's gonna fall apart. Yep. Falling apart. Get a little bit of this rice on here. And there you have it, cornbread skillet. So this is how Michael's having his dare meat tonight. Cornbread skillet, the side of Mexican rice. Thank y'all for watching. We will put the ingredients in the description of this video. Thanks.